Hi, everybody. We're back to offer recommendations for books, movies, music, and more that you can check out from the Carmel Clay Public Library. I'm Catherine, and I'm joined this month by Jane and Susan, and we have some excellent picks for you. So, Jane, why don't you kick us off and tell us all about what you've been reading?
Thanks, Catherine. One of my favorite books that I read this past month is Mr. Jimmy from Around the Way by Jeffrey Blount. He was one of the authors who was part of the Gilded Leaf Luncheon that the Carmel Clay Public Library Foundation put on in October. The book is a contemporary novel about a billionaire who has a highly publicized fall from grace. It's so awful that he needs to leave his home in DC and settle far away. His wife and grown daughters have shunned him, and he has only one real friend remaining. He moves to rural Mississippi, a place he has never been before, and is so depressed that he plans to just stay in the home he purchased sight unseen and wallow in his misery. Despite his depression, he slowly becomes part of the community. He is confronted with the poverty and racism that is rampant in the area. As he attempts to help his neighbors by finding ways to enable them to improve their surroundings and teach the children to read and get excited about learning, he comes up against many obstacles. He is a flawed character, and there are points in the novel where the reader is unsure if he will achieve what we are hoping for. The conflict and flaws make this a believable and meaningful novel. This is a story about failure, self-discovery, empowerment, and the possibility of redemption. It is a terrific book for book clubs. It's also available at CCPL as an ebook, print book, and as an ebook with no holds on Hoopla. What have you been reading, Susan?
Well, as the leaves continue to fall, I want to cuddle up and read a book. Okay, I always want to read a book, no matter the weather. For this month, Marjan Kamali transports us to Tehran to be more specific, in her newest release, The Lion Women of Tehran. In this historic fiction novel, it's the 1950s, and two girls, Ellie and Homa, meet at school and become fast friends. They are both bright and curious. They're enthusiastic about life and becoming lion women. The phrase lion woman is a translation of the Persian phrase shir zaman, which refers to women who are brave, fierce, and unstoppable. Ellie moves and the two friends lose touch, only to be reunited in high school. They both attend Tehran University, determined to get their degrees, but the political winds are changing. It becomes extremely dangerous to hold and promote certain political beliefs. Life takes a drastic turn for both young women after a betrayal of their friendship. Their life paths lead in desperate directions. I really enjoyed this moving book about friendship, courage, and passion. I also appreciated understanding the enormous shift in freedoms that women experienced once the Ayatollah Khomeini took power. Be sure to check out The Lion Women of Tehran by Marjan Kamali in print, ebook, and downloadable audiobook at the library. What about you, Catherine?
I also have a pick about a brave and unstoppable woman, and it is a movie called Thelma about Shock, a woman named Thelma. And Thelma is a 93-year-old grandmother who is conned out of money. And instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to go down to the police station and they're not going to be able to help me because these cons sadly happen all the time with grandparent scams, she decides what every 93-year-old grandmother would do. I'm going to go down to the nursing home to my friend and I'm going to steal his mobility scooter and I'm going to get this person. So this is a wholesome action comedy starring June Squibb, and this is actually June Squibb's first leading film role in her 70-plus year film career. So if you're looking for a really fun, wholesome movie, Thelma is available with no holds, no waiting on Hoopla with your library card. So thank you so much for joining us to hear about all of these great picks available from the Carmel Clay Public Library. We will see you all next month.